Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion, your host, the Hut. Will Mets prospect Brett Baty get his chance to be the primary third baseman in the year 2023? We're going to find out in this video right now.
Gets a breaking ball and hits it out to Ryan. Acuna goes back to the warning track, looks up, and it's out of here! How about that? Brett Baty hits a two-run homer.
Brett Baty was selected by the New York Mets in the first round in the 2022 Major League Draft, 12th overall, by then GM Brodie Van Wagenen. In 2022, Baty hit .315, slugged .533, and had an on-base percentage of .410 with an OPS of .943 between two stops, one in Double-A Binghamton and one in Triple-A Syracuse. In those 95 games, he hit 19 home runs and drove in 60 runs batted in with 362 at-bats. In August, Mets third baseman Eduardo Escobar got injured. The Mets selected Baty's contract from Syracuse and started him in Atlanta. And during the 11 games that he played, he hit .184 with a .244 on-base percentage, a .342 slugging percentage. He had 2 home runs, drove in 5 runs, and 38 at-bats. However, his season was ended when he injured his thumb and had to miss time and had to call it a season. Baty is considered the second best prospect according to MLB.com in the Mets organization. He's also considered the 33rd best prospect in Major League Baseball according to Baseball America, and is also considered the second best third base prospect according to MLB.com. A little scatter report on Baty. He's a very good hitter with very good power, raw power, according to MLB.com. Very good on-base skills. They've mentioned several times that his on-base skills were comparable to Brandon Nimmo at the same developmental age. He is considered an average runner, but he's a very good athlete. He is considered average at third. He needs to improve. His future is possibly in left field, as his athleticism will sort of lend him to be a very good outfielder. For Brett Baty to be the regular, everyday starting third baseman for the New York Mets, he must do 2 things. One is he must refine his defense so that he is not a defensive liability. Early showing in the 11 games that he played at third for the New York Mets, he came up a little short with his arm, a little bit short with his hand. So he must find a way to alleviate those issues. Would mention that the New York Mets have invited Mets all-time great David Wright to instruct him in early spring training. Also, if Baty is to become the everyday third baseman, he must tap into the raw power that people have envisioned for him since he was drafted by the Mets back in 2019. This team needs another big bat in the middle of the lineup to protect Pete Alonso and to drive more runs in and to hit the ball out of the ballpark. We saw a little taste of it with the first home run in his very first at-bat in Atlanta and during his debut. Brett Baty will be given every opportunity this spring with the World Baseball Classic taking place and a lot of veteran players going to different teams and and playing for different countries. He will have the ability, probably more so than he did last season, to get a good opportunity during this spring. The New York Mets have very high hopes for him, as well as Major League Baseball. During the talks for Carlos Correa, there was zero talk that the Mets were going to trade Baty to any team. There was talk that they would trade Escobar, but there was no talk, as far as I know, as far as this channel can tell you, of him being moved along away from the Mets. Now, the Mets may not believe that he can be an everyday third baseman, but due to the fact that they were willing to sign Correa to play third. But they do believe in his bat. And he has played quite a few games in 2022 in left field in the minor leagues. So they believe in him as a hitter. And we will find out very soon, as spring training is less than a month away, and we're going to get a very good chance to find out if he's going to make the Mets starting out of camp and whether he'll be here sometime during the season. Now, if you believe that, leave your comments in the comments section. You let me know what you think about Baty's situation, where he's going to hit, how he's going to hit, what do you like about him, what you don't like about him. And so you leave those comments in the comments section. And, of course, I ask you, as always, please subscribe to the Baseball Hut. We've got a lot of stuff coming up here for you, and I want to thank you all for coming by, and I'll see you later.